Hey there and welcome to Team GadMode's channel where we do the unbiased reviews of the latest technology in the market, and we have with us today the Micromax Selfie 2 Note. Now, as we had shown in the video earlier about the unboxing and the brief description of the phone, this phone looks quite similar to the earlier version of the phone, which is the Micromax Selfie 2. Now, the only difference that you can make out from both these phones is the screen size. The Selfie 2 Note gets a 5.5 inch screen, which is a bit bigger than the Selfie 2. And the back and the front and everything looks the same, even the logo design and all are the same. So if you look at the holding position of the phone, we can find it that it is very much comfortable to hold, and on the back you can see that it's the same design that we can see on the Selfie 2. Going a bit more into the build and design of the phone, we can see that on the base there is this micro USB port with a noise cancellation port. On the top there is a 3.5mm jack and nothing else. On the right we have the volume rockers and the power button. And the left is basically kept empty just to make the design look much more minimalistic. And rest, as we had said, the design elements are the same and it has been carried straight away from the Micromax Selfie 2. On the back you have the 13 megapixel shooter with the LED flash below it, and below that is the fingerprint sensor that is very much accurate, and the company claims it to open in 0.2 seconds. We'll look at it later. On the back we have the speakers, and on the front we have the speakers and the sensors along with the 8 megapixel front facing camera. Bottom of the screen is left out empty, and the on-screen navigation buttons are embedded into this. And we have this place to open this back cover of the phone, wherein once opened we can see the battery and the SIM card slots along with the memory card slot. Now this is something which is very much intuitive that Micromax has done, and if you just take a look at the back cover, the quality is very much good, and you will feel actually confident while holding this phone just because of the quality of the back cover. We can see here the battery, and this is also the same battery that has been carried over from the Micromax Selfie 2. And coming to the SIM card slots, there are two individual SIM card slots along with a dedicated micro SD card slot. Now turning to the software of the phone, this phone runs on Android 7.1 Nougat. Micromax has used their own customized skin, and this very much looks like an inspiration taken from the iOS. And this is also the same legacy that has been followed in the Vivo devices, wherein they also follow the same notification panel setup when swipe from the bottom to the top. Then you have the around you location settings when you swipe from left to the right on the main screen. You have the general notifications panel from the top to bottom swipe, and you have the other applications in the app drawer from A to Z, and these are just like any other spatial arrangement of the applications. Now moving on to the settings of the phone, you have the Dura Speed option, wherein you can actually switch it on or the switch off the Dura Speed option. The Dura Speed option is the same exact thing that is there in the Micromax Selfie 2. To know more about the Dura Speed option, you can actually have a look at our previous video of the Micromax Selfie 2. These are also straight away carried from the Micromax Selfie 2, as both of these share the same software settings. And now next we have the Smart Wake option, and the Smart Action also contains the smart gestures, wherein we can type a specific gesture on the screen when the screen is off. For example, if you want O for camera, you can type this, and once the screen is switched off, you can actually open this particular application by moving that particular gesture on the phone. Now for example, if you want to put a specific gesture for Amazon shopping, and if you want it to be A, and we can just put it with a without a slash within the A, that will also work out. Now coming to the fingerprint sensor of the phone, the fingerprint sensor, as the company claims, is the best in the class that Micromax has ever provided. And as we can see here, the fingerprint sensor is very much sensitive, and it just opens the phone with a touch. A simplistic touch will just open the phone and bring it to life, and the company claims it to open with 0.2 seconds. Now coming to the camera of the phone, we have the primary camera shooter, which is a 13 megapixel sensor one, and we have different modes for here, such as the beauty mode, wherein the facial beauty and the other beauty aspects of the photo will be automatically improved, and you have different levels of settings for the beauty mode. Then you have the panorama mode, where you can shoot the photos in a panoramic view. You also get the time lapse mode, where you can actually set the settings for the time lapse. So coming to the camera settings, you will get the shutter speed settings and all. You also can turn on or off the HDR or the flash. You also get different filters in the camera, for example the gray sepia tint, cross processor, or the temperature filters, or the focus filters. And you also have the additional modes such as the super photo mode, super pixel mode, night mode, and you also get to choose to scan the QR code from the camera. Now coming to the front camera is also very much high in detail. The shooter is a 8 megapixel wide angle one, and you also get the beauty mode in the front shooter, which is very much impressive. The panorama mode is also available in the front camera to cover much more area, as the front camera is equipped with a wide angle lens. So this is pretty much descriptive and understandable from the camera mode. If you look at the front camera options, you also get the same options that are available in the back camera, which is the time lapse and the video. And you can also see that the company has provided a front flash along with the camera. The super pixel mode is also there for the front camera, and this is very much impressive because most of the other devices in this price range do not provide a super pixel mode. You also get certain other settings such as the shutter settings, and you can see here the front mirror, etc, etc. Now coming to the inbuilt editing options that this phone has got, to be very honest, this phone has incorporated a very well advanced editing option with it, and you also get the options for detouch, de-blemish, skin soften, skin brighten, and face enhancement. So these editing options are very much applicable when you are shooting or editing a person's photo or a face in focus. You also can put different effects and draw some doodles, or auto fix the photo with adjustments in color, and you can also insert borders to the photo. So this is actually very much impressive, and you will be able to edit photos to a greater extent, and this is a feature which you can not basically see in any other devices of this price range, because the editing options that are available here are vast. You can crop, straighten, you can auto color, you can adjust the contrast, vibrance, etc. Even the borders are a numerous combination of designs and various other options to choose from. So you can make the photos look much more fancier with these borders. And once these borders are applied, and it is very much understandable that the photos are going to look very much impressive. So this was our in-depth review of the Micromax Selfie 2 Note. If you like this video, do give a thumbs up to this video, share this video, put in your valuable comments in the comment section below, subscribe to our channel, and most important of all, do not forget to press the bell icon that is just beside the subscribe button so that you stay tuned to our latest updates.